Hi guys, I'm back with another video today. So today's video is predictions and reactions for the Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view 2020. So, okay, this is the last pay-per-view of 2020. The next pay-per-view will come out in January of 2021. And that will be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So you won't see another predictions and reactions for a pay-per-view from me until next year. Before the Royal Rumble, though, I'll be doing a predictions and reactions for NXT New Year's Evil because they're having a pay-per-view January 6th. So, the first match is the TLC match for the WWE Championship, Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles. Honestly, I think Drew McIntyre's gonna retain. There's no doubt about it. I think he's just gonna retain the title. The next match is the Firefly Inferno match, The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. I say The Fiend Bray Wyatt's gonna win because he typically does good with these types of matches. I don't think he hasn't lost a lot of stipulation matches of what I know of. That's why I picked him to win. But this is honestly the first Inferno match we've seen since Kane versus MVP 14 years ago. 3, tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Now, this one I took a whim at. This might be a match I might get wrong. I feel like at this pay-per-view, I'm going to get 4 out of the 6 matches wrong, but could be wrong. So it's Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Asuka and a to-be-announced opponent. If you don't know, Asuka's partner, Lana, she got injured on Monday Night Raw, so she couldn't wrestle at the TLC pay-per-view, so Asuka has to find another partner. There's been a couple of partners that she could have, like Mandy Rose, and a couple other people, but I feel like her partner is most likely going to be Charlotte Flair, and Asuka and Charlotte Flair will win, and Charlotte will be gonna win the tag team titles because that's the only 2 things she hasn't won: the WWE Women's Tag Team titles and the Money in the Bank briefcase for the woman. Those are the 2 things she hasn't won. So I think Charlotte will come back and help Asuka win the Women's Tag Team titles. The TLC match for the WWE Universal Championship, Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman versus Kevin Owens. Honestly, like usual, I think Roman Reigns is going to win. It's pretty obvious he's going to win. I know a bunch of stuff will happen during the match that will lead up to Roman Reigns winning anyway. The next match is a singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Tag Team Championships, Sasha Banks versus Carmella. This is another match I took on a whim. I think Carmella's going to win, but I've heard a lot of rumors that Carmella is getting a big push by Vince McMahon and a lot of the writing staff backstage, and most likely she's gonna win the SmackDown Women's Championship tonight. And I heard a big rumor that the rumor is that Sasha Banks is gonna lose at the TLC pay-per-view or in the following weeks to the next pay-per-view, that she will lose the SmackDown Women's Championship to Carmella because of Snoop Dogg, her cousin, going to AEW for one of their shows and being an announcer, because Snoop Dogg is on a show that him and Cody Rhodes host. I've never watched the show, but it's called The Big One, and it's on the same network as AEW, and that's why Snoop Dogg is in AEW. But WWE is like really mad about it, so that's why Sasha Banks might lose the Raw Women's the SmackDown Women's Championship tonight. I know, it seems kind of bad, but that's what happens. And the final match of the night is a tag team match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. The New Day versus the Hurt Business. I think the New Day is going to retain and win like usual, because they know how to do good in these big, high match situations. Plus, most likely that match will be a pre-show match. That's probably why there's 6 matches instead of the usual 5. Like, there will be 6 matches. So one will be a pre-show match. The other will be 5 will be on the main show. But like usual, the card is always subject to change. So if they add on another match, I will add on another match and I'll predict who wins. But if you guys like this video, what did you think of my predictions for WWE TLC 2020? And if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Period.